This segment is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chevrolet. We say yes when others say no. All right, we are back, and we're going to go straight to Commander Lonnie Cavalier with the Assumption Parish Sheriff's Department. And as usual, Commander, y'all got a lot of news popping out of Assumption Parish. So we'll give you the floor. You got quite a few today, and I know we're going to see you again tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
Anytime.
Kane Michael Peru, 37 of 502 Avenue D, Broussard, Louisiana, and Luciana Mora Villagrana, 40 of 502 Avenue D, Broussard, Louisiana, were arrested on felony drug charges arising from a traffic stop on Highway 398 west of Labradorville. A uniformed patrol deputy assigned to the ICE detail observed a vehicle with an equipment violation and conducted a stop of that vehicle. The deputy made contact with the driver, now identified as Kane Michael Peru. The deputy noted an odor of suspected marijuana emitting from the vehicle. The deputy engaged Peru in an officer violator interview. The deputy then made contact with the passenger, now identified as Luciana Mori Villagrana, and engaged her in the interview process. At the conclusion of those interviews, the deputy believed additional investigation was warranted and secured consent to search the vehicle. During the search process, deputies located multiple doses of the drug Suboxone, methamphetamine, marijuana, and assorted drug paraphernalia. Both Kane Michael Peru and Luciana Maria Villagrana were arrested and booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center as follows. As to Kane Michael Peru, he was charged on counts of possession of Suboxone with intent to distribute, possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and failure to dim headlights. His bond was set at $50,000. As to Luciana Maria Villagrana, she was charged on counts of possession of Suboxone with intent to distribute, possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia. She remains incarcerated with her bond set at $62,500. In another case, Kaczynski J. Willis, 45 of 318B Lydia Court, Gray, Louisiana, was arrested on felony charges related to his failure to register and notify as a sex offender. Kaczynski J. Willis was previously convicted of a sex offense and as such was required to register and notify as a sex offender in Assumption Parish. Kaczynski J. Willis last registered on November 4th, 2019, and was ordered to renew his registration on November 4th, 2020. Kaczynski Willis failed to renew his registration on that date, resulting in a warrant being issued for his arrest on December 10th, 2020. Kaczynski J. Willis was being held on unrelated charges by the St. Charles Parish Sheriff's Office. Willis was released to custody of Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office on August 7th of 25. Kaczynski J. Willis was booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center on charges of failure to register and notify as a sex offender. He remains incarcerated pending a bond hearing. Connie M. Lanou, 66, of 135 Como Street, Pierreport, was arrested on felony drug charges arising from a traffic stop on Highway 70 east of Pierreport on Wednesday evening. A uniformed patrol deputy observed the vehicle with an equipment violation and conducted a stop of that vehicle. The deputy made contact with the driver, now identified as Connie M. Lanou. The deputy engaged Lanou in an officer violator interview. The deputy noted Lanou to be acting nervously. At the conclusion of that interview, the deputy believed additional investigation was warranted. The deputy requested consent to search the vehicle, which Lanou granted. During the search process, deputies recovered drug paraphernalia and a quantity of suspected cocaine. Connie M. Lanou was arrested and booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center on charges of possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, license plate light required. Connie M. Lanou posted a $30,000 commercial bond. In a final arrest, Davion A. Smith, 25 of 702 East Independence Street, Brookhaven, Mississippi, was arrested on felony stolen firearms charges following a traffic stop on LA 70 near Highway 996. A uniformed K-9 deputy observed a westbound vehicle commit a traffic violation and conducted a stop of that vehicle. The deputy made contact with the driver now identified as Davion A. Smith and engaged Smith in an officer violator interview. At the conclusion of that interview, the deputy believed additional investigation was warranted. The deputy utilized the K9 and conducted an open-air sniff of the suspect vehicle, which produced a positive alert. The deputy conducted a search of the suspect vehicle and located a high-powered assault rifle with a loaded 30-round magazine clip. Upon conducting a records check, deputies determined that the rifle had been reported stolen in Lincoln County, Mississippi. Davion A. Smith was arrested and booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center on charges of illegal possession of a stolen firearm, speeding, and illegal window tint. Davion A. Smith was released after posting a $75,000 commercial bond.
Wow, that is a lot of information coming out of Assumption Parish. And Commander Cavalier tells us there's more to come tomorrow, but thank you for that. And wow, y'all been busy in Assumption.
Yes, been busy, Martin, and appreciate y'all having us and getting the message out.
Well, thank you. And I know we'll be talking to you tomorrow again. We appreciate y'all transparency, especially in Assumption, giving us that information. And you be safe and have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Y'all as well. Thanks for what y'all do.
All right. Once again, Lonnie Cavalier, Commander of Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office. We'll be right back. This segment was brought to you by A.J. Doman Chevrolet. We say yes when others say no.